Howdy y'all and welcome back. Swampfox Liberator. Today we're just doing an unboxing. I have zero experience with this product or any other Swampfox products so far. But I do have a few friends who have them and they seem pretty happy with them, and other reviews and whatever out there in the cyberspace seem to be backing up that this is a pretty decent quality product for an affordable price. They're kind of swinging at that like primary arms silver line, or kind of the lower end SIG optics, made in China, as to be expected for this price point. But at about 150 bucks, it's coming in right there, like angling for the Romeo 5 or the MD20 or whatever, the primary arms. So kind of that budget but decent quality red dot, or in this case green. Except this one, instead of being just a dot, it's kind of like a reticle, except it's not an etched reticle. It's more like a dot, which means for me, with my astigmatism, it's kind of a splattery psychedelic thing. But let's take it over to the table and get a closer look. So here's the warranty, and what I'm picking up here is that, like, if you send it in, and as long as it looks like it wasn't dragged behind a truck or something, they'll probably replace it for you. So there's your literature, instructions, and whatnot. You've got your lens covers, a handy dandy tool, low mount, and it comes out of the box on the high mount. You have your brightness up, brightness down, and then obviously you've got your little capped turrets, like so. And there are no indicators on there, but I've never really found that to be that big of a deal. You know, with a dot, you're going to go up, down, back, forth. You're going to find it, get it where you want it, and then you're going to put the caps back on, and you're going to leave it the hell alone. And battery cover, obviously, right there. The only thing that is a little bit odd to me is, let me see if I can get it to pick up on camera here. Right there, you may notice there's a little bit of circuitry. And it's just, if you're looking at the dot or the reticle, whatever we're going to call it, if you're focused on that and you're focused on what you are aiming at, it really doesn't, it's not that noticeable. But there's a better kind of view of it, but there's some kind of circuitry, something right there that is a little odd. It's like I say, it's not the end of the world. Maybe I'm being a little nitpicky or something, but it just strikes me as a little odd that it's in, you know, it's in your hole there, it's in your tube, and it is seeable. Not terrible, but there you kind of get an idea. It's visible. So, I don't know. I think I could live with it, though, especially, again, we're talking about a price point here. So, you know, how perfect do you need for the $150 kind of range? I don't need that perfect. I just need good and reliable. Really liking this mount a lot. I think they get points for putting a little style into it. A little bit of thought, and best I can tell, that's a like an Aimpoint Micro T1, T2 footprint. I might be wrong on that. I'm sure the internet will let me know if I am. But overall, it just feels like a decent piece of equipment. It's not, you know, super fancy or posh, but it feels solid and stable. And as my regular viewers know, I'm not going to throw this around or run over it or anything weird like that. I'm sure there's some other channel that's already done that. Use your YouTube search bar and look for that if that's what you need in life. And anyway, there's your boxing, a sticker, lens cloth, pretty much standard stuff, but it's all nicely done, nicely presented. And I like it. Now let's take a look and see if I can get it to focus on camera. All right, y'all, I have never had an optic give me quite so many fits trying to capture it on camera, but here we go. Bear with my amateur camera work here. This thing. So I guess because it's not an etched reticle, it's really like a red dot or a dot, but then it's trying to have a reticle shape. So I can usually get a red dot to pick up on camera pretty easily. It's always tricky because everything becomes inverted, and like, so you move the camera one way and it appears to move the other way. It's all like counterintuitive, but this is about the best I'm going to get. And I have been struggling, but there you go. To the naked eye, it actually looks larger. Probably, okay. Oh my goodness, kids, here we go. That is what it looks more like to my actual eyeball. Wow, I can't believe I got it to finally do that. So it fills up most of the 20 millimeter tube, giving you an actual dot right in the center, but then you've got the circle around it, for sort of that CQB at any kind of distance. So that back tire that I'm focused in on is actually about 15 or 16 feet away. So you know how things always look kind of odd on camera. So it's not really that far away, but trying to give it some kind of scale. But this thing, I mean, it jumps right out at you. It's super, super easy to find. And even with my funky astigmatism, I can still, I would be able to use this, especially at CQB distances. Reaching out to 25 or 50 would start getting pretty hectic, I think. I would need different eyeballs. But if you don't suffer astigmatism, it would probably be great for you. All right, and so that's it. So if you're in the market for a red dot, something 1X, simple and affordable, I think you could probably do worse. I really wish it came in clearer for me because it's very cool. I like it. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Hey, everyone who kicked down and helped make these happen, thank you very much. We're almost totally sold out, so it worked. Probably be a minute before I do any more, so I know I owe at least one of you, Mike, one extra shirt. I'll get you on the next round. Just be patient with me, please, and I appreciate it. And thank you all so, so much for your support. Keeping the dream alive. Until next time, be easy, y'all.